Hello, everybody, and welcome to BioJacked. Oh,
Hey, everybody.
my.
Hi,
Hello.
friends.
Should we start by introducing ourselves?
Let's start by introducing ourselves, starting with our friendly neighborhood GM.
Friendly Neighborhood GM here. My name is Elliot. I am one of the writers of the BioJacked engine, and I am also the creator of the BioJacked campaign. All the bad guys in this world are played by me, baby, and all the people who are going to stop my nefarious plans. Let's start with Donnie.
Hello, it's me, your friendly neighborhood crab. I'm a crab. We're completely spacing out because I'm trying to figure out the music here. What's going on?
We can do another one.
Are we introducing
Huxley
characters or people?
Yourself and character.
Ah,
Yeah. Okay. So hi, my name's Birdie. I'm playing Huxley, our resident emo kid. Anyway, they're very outwardly mean looking, but inwardly they take care of little tiny baby plants. And you know, if that's not an indication of who they are inside, I don't know what is.
Absolutely.
wow, well said.
Perfect.
Well said.
Great button on that.
Hi, everybody. It's the second time is the charm. I am Josh, otherwise known as Donkey Kong High Schooler Nautical Fable Saga. Thanks everyone for joining us. I'm Don E, a crustacean man with a knack for the supernatural. Just kidding, not really. He is an investigator though, and a bones to the groans, a pedal to the metal journalist.
A pedal to the metal journalist.
Yeah.
A real
Pedal to the metal journalism is my favorite.
a
kind of
real
journalism.
gear grinding, spear timing, two timing, good for nothing journalist.
You have ridden on a motorcycle
It's true.
in the course of this campaign.
Yes.
Metal.
Motorcycle journalist has been achieved.
Yeah. So in terms
Also-
of the game engine, I'm playing the Corp playbook, and with a heavy emphasis on the charisma and intelligence stats and street cred, baby.
Oh,
Mhm.
I should
And
probably
who's that
share
space cowboy coming over
Who's that?
yonder?
Who's that down there?
Oh, yeehaw!
Buddy. Hi, everyone. I'm Matthew. I live at 720 Woodman Avenue. Just kidding. I don't live there anymore. No,
Woo!
I'm Matthew. I live out in LA. I use he/they pronouns, and I am playing a resident murder hobo. A Walker Boone. Walker is a space cowboy, and he has a preponderancy for malapropisms and Latin.
That's my boy.
Preponderancy.
That's my
Oh,
boy.
No, he doesn't mean to kill. He's just been put in a series of unfortunate situations recently.
He's just happened to drive a
He
knife
doesn't
down
mean
through
to
somebody's
That is
Yeah.
exactly what a
head
serial
and
murderer would
dragging
say.
the knife.
Oh my
in,
god.
in, Walker,
Somebody's
in, Walker's
trachea.
in Walker's defense, the man whose trachea he ripped out was being awfully rude. Um,
Well, he was talking about.
Yeah,
he was talking about
talking smack.
crypto.
he was talking some smack, and Walker felt in that moment like the only option was to rip out the man's trachea.
Yeah, take his key
Yeah.
card.
But yeah, that's who I'm playing. Thanks so much for tuning in, y'all.
Thanks
Yeah.
for tuning in. How about a recap from last episode?
So
Yes,
a
please.
quick recap, just so y'all know, our Discord channel has a new text channel on it called the Playtest Recap
Yes.
channel, which has a paragraph explaining session by session sort of the important events that have happened. So I'm just going to read off from the last one, from session 6, which we titled Complications and Conspiracy. Walker, forming an uneasy alliance with a mysterious old man named Greg, started fighting his way through the lower levels of the Genex laboratories. In the upper levels of Genex, meanwhile, Donnie and Huxley played a tense game of cards with Genex's douchey CEO, Jarm and Linksy. Greg and Walker traveled past science labs to a room full of incubation tanks, and Greg seemed to know what they were used for. Greg then led Walker to the back room filled with sophisticated equipment and revealed the calcified corpse of a mother holding her child, both encased in white bone. Walker asked Greg then how he knew so much, like, who are you? And according to Greg, the world as they knew it had ended once before, and he saw it happen. Everyone on the streets of Petrichor was, at one point, massacred and replaced by clones.
Dun dun dun.
And that's exactly where we left off last session.
Yes.
So without further ado, does anyone mind if I just hop right into it?
We've hopped in.
Where we have
Let's jump in.
All right, we're on the Genex sublevels map right now. Taking a look over at Greg and Walker in that corner room there. And Greg has just broken this news to you. This crazy thing. And he is sort of looking at you for a moment to, like, make sure that you're okay. Like, to make sure that you don't, like, pass out for a moment, because he just dropped a truth bomb on you. But Greg just then swivels around, and you see him go up to the body, and he's, like, fiddling around with the actual statue. What do you do?
Walker doesn't want to get too close. But hey, what are you doing? Best to leave it alone, I think.
I'm just getting some evidence. Can't always count on everything up here. And he taps on his head. And he just, he reaches down, you see him struggle for a moment, and then with a snap, you see him snap the hand off of the mother in the calcified corpse thing, and he puts it in his bag.
I mean,
You realize
I guess
we're gonna need to do a lot of work to make sure that this gets out. I mean, this is assuming you're on board.
I don't know exactly who you are, and I don't know exactly what I'm seeing, but I got friends who are far smarter than me. So, I'm gonna walk over, and I'm gonna try to rip something off the statue as well, so that I can take it with me.
All right. So I'm just gonna move your token.
Oh yeah, I can do that. I can do that.
Right.
I got my token.
You got it. See, I'm just reminding you. So you go for that. You see that he already ripped one of the hands that was sort of like cradling the baby's head. Off of the statue. There is one more hand that's sort of like plastered to the side of the baby.
Yeah, I'll try to take the other hand, because if it was sensible enough for Greg, it's sensible enough for me.
All right, I'm not going to make you roll for that because it's, you know, like that. What's kind of the point? But you, like, with some force, you feel like almost like the snapping of a tree branch. You feel like some initial cracks give way, and then you snap off some of the hand and some of the forearm.
All right. Well, let's shake a leg, and I shake the statue's leg a little bit.
you shake the leg, which is to say it's rock hard. It's connected to the rest of it, like it's a statue. So you just like shake your arm while holding onto a rigid statue.
Yeah, he's trying to joke. The mood is tense down here.
Greg extends the hand that he ripped off, and he's like, shake on it.
Walker does it. Absolutely, we shake our calcified hands.
It doesn't work so well because it's like you're trying to shake a right and a left hand instead of
and we put, it's like putting two rocks together.
As you're fumbling with that, you hear and the lights turn red.
Oh, that's a very bad sign.
You hear some noises. We're going to cut to the Genex upper levels with Jarm, Giraffe, and Donnie. So, you've been sitting at this table for a while. Huxley is just left to go downstairs, responding to sort of your directions, I believe, to like check in on
To go
on
check
Walker.
in on Walker, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So Jarm like downs the last of his scotch and he puts it down, and he straightens up very quickly, and you see him like put a hand to his ear. You can. He's responding to something that he's getting through some sort of oral implant.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that this is another use of the mind link biomod. You may attempt to roll an adaptability check to try to tune into the frequency.
I'm gonna do that.
Mhm.
My adaptability score is my lowest of the bunch, so I don't
Alright.
have high hopes for this. I rolled a 5 minus 2, it's a 3.
All right, mark experience. Okay, so Jarm Giraffe just straightens up for a moment, and his demeanor completely changes. He seems to be sort of not debonair, just sort of loosey-goosey, kind of all over the place. Like he's not a common controlled CEO. He seems to be incredibly impulsive, but in this moment, he seems almost militaristically controlled.
Mm-hmm.
He sits bolt upright and he listens for a moment, and when you try to tune in, all you really can hear is static, and then you get a really loud ping noise, a really loud like high-pitched noise, and you wince physically.
I have a question about, so he's drunk, and remembering from last session, most of these
Correct.
guards are not paying attention, is that correct?
They are not too concerned with. They don't care for Jarm that much.
What about I don't remember there being one right in front of us. Is that the dealer?
Yes.
I don't remember him. This complicates things.
Mhm.
This is now complicated. I'm gonna activate my silencer, is what I'm calling it. The tie silencer device
The
that creates a silencing field within
Perfect name.
15 feet.
What do you
of
do
me.
to do just for
I'm
the
glad you
imagery?
asked. It just looks like I'm tightening or adjusting the top of my tie.
Yeah. You hear as like this there's a small tiny bit of sound, and then as quickly as it starts, it like shorts out, almost like you just heard a microphone get cut.
Mm-hmm.
And like there's like any ringing in your ears is completely gone, as around you is purged of noise, as every sound that is coming out of anything is being deconstructively interfered with by the speakers in your tie.
Now, does it go both ways?
Technically, anything in this field is silent.
Even for us inside?
Yes.
Perfect. That means I can activate my mind link and talk out loud to Walker and or Huxley. No, not Huxley. Huxley doesn't have the mind link.
No, Huxley's analog.
That
Walker.
has been one of the complications.
Walker, we're running out of time. How are you doing down there?
The
Things are
lights
looking
have
a little-
just gone up.
Yeah, things are looking a little rough, a little red down here, but I'm alive and kicking. How you doing up there?
I'm doing good. Like I said, running out of time. Did you find anything?
Oh, I found a whole lot of things.
What do you mean?
Consider it mission accomplished. I'll explain when we're out.
Do you want to extract?
Yeah. No, we better.
All right. Commence operation code get out of the building.
Code get
This
out of
is
the building.
Great.
You got Huxley, right?
What? No, they're down with you. Huxley's down there with you, right?
No, I haven't seen him.
Oh my god. This complicates things.
As you think this complicates things, you speak out loud. As you say that, you see something swing out of the corner of your eye.
I kill it.
You kill it. I'm going to make a roll.
I kill the thing.
It completely misses, and you see you duck down very quickly as Jarm, holding the bottle of scotch, swings his arm in a haymaker over your head. The bottle flies out of his hand, hits the guard over here, who crumples to the floor.
Ooh, that's
Just
what I like to call a
passed
complete failure.
Yes, Jarm Giraffe has marked experience. Anyway, you can see him looking at you with like sort of a wide-eyed expression. His mouth opens, and you can see him mouth. What the fuck? What are you doing? What is this? But nothing comes out, and you can see as he's speaking, he's like yelling at the other guards who are like looking down, who aren't paying attention. These guards are not paying attention. The only one in this scenario who is Jarm, and so it's the only the two of you right now.
Mm-hmm. I slam his head on
What
the
do you
table. That's what I do.
Oh boy, mega fight roll. And you lift up one of your arms, of which you have many, and you go to like touch the back of his head. You see a glint in his eye, and he just pokes you underneath your arm, and you feel a tiny little zap. I'm gonna make a quick roll. Okay. So Jarm has just used some sort of biomod on your system, and you can see his fingertips are now glowing with a bit of blue, and he seems to be gearing up for a fight. Jarm then takes a deck of cards on the table and throws it at his guard, who perks up immediately and looks at the two of you standing up. And in this moment, we're going to cut quickly to Huxley. Huxley, you have just entered the sub-levels map. I'm going to put your token down.
Oh boy.
Sure.
So you have just arrived here.
Okay. What am I seeing?
You're not seeing very much. You're seeing a lot of people who are unconscious as you are walking around. But
Okay.
from this hallway over here, you hear some pretty loud noises, and you also hear some loud noises coming from the elevator shaft behind you.
So this hallway over here, I'm hearing stuff from.
Yes, you don't know what's
Okay.
in the other room right now, but you know that there are entities in the other room. You don't know. It sounds too loud to be Walker, because there's a lot of metal clanking going on, like something with big footsteps. And behind you, from the echoes in the elevator shaft, you can hear a similar thing upstairs.
Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna move towards that hallway over this way. And my movement's like 5, so.
You don't have to worry so much about that right now, because you're not technically
Okay,
in a
'cause
combat
we're
scenario,
not-
so you can just move. If you want to just
Okay.
move over
Yeah,
there,
I just want to get over there into that
Alright.
hallway.
you want to get into this hallway. I'm going to say, if you want to maintain an aura of stealth right now upon entering the next room, you're going to have to make an act under pressure roll. Or you can not do that and make a different roll right now or something, if you were looking to do the different thing.
I want to read a bad situation before I get in that room.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Whoa, whoa! Oh, I went on the floor. Oh, what is it?
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
It's
Roll
a
the
5.
floor.
5
It's a
with a
5.
3 is an 8.
5 with a 5 plus 3. Oh boy. So
Oh
that
wait,
is
no. Wait, I'm supposed to add something to it, right? Yeah, plus 1 is
5 and a
9.
3. Plus 1 is
5 and
9.
3 plus 1 is 9.
It's a
I
mixed
can math.
success. I
Yeah.
believe you get to ask one question
To investigate?
to read a bad situation.
Yes, ask one.
Mhm.
Ooh, okay. Let's see. What is the biggest threat here?
What is the biggest threat here? Okay, so you chose to forego a stealth roll right now.
Yeah.
So
But technically,
you-
I'm not in that room
Mhm.
yet.
You hear 2 sets of footsteps.
Coming towards me.
One of which you hear because it steps out into view.
Oh.
Awesome. Oh my god.
It is relatively gigantic. What you see is a soldier, it appears. It's unclear whether it's completely human or not. Most of its body is obscured by metallic armor. But you can see what they're wearing is this huge sort of like power suit of armor with some sort of gas mask on, and attached to their head, the back of their head, you see a large tank of murky liquid, inside of which you see a small organism tethered to the back of their skull.
The sunglasses just kind of slip down Huxley's nose as they're looking up at this thing, and they're like, "Hey, big guy."
Wide. You can tell that the other one is further inside. If you were to hazard a guess, it would be somewhere to the left of the opening, because you can see the right-hand wall. But other than that, the biggest threat is the one that's in front of you. It turns to face you.
Okay. I would like to make. Well, no. Are we in combat now?
I would consider you to be in combat, yes.
Okay. I want to get out of this thing's field of vision. Would that be an act under pressure roll, or would that be
You
a
want
traverse
to
roll?
hide, essentially?
Yeah, just to buy myself a minute.
You can
So-
move. You can move up to your movement at all in any direction, and you can pick where to hide.
Okay.
And then from there, it's an act under pressure.
Okay, so my movement's 5. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that way,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to get in this bathroom. I think.
You want to get in that bathroom. So you're gonna have to wait another round for
Okay.
you to fully get there. But that's your intention.
Yeah.
So I'll hold that roll for the next turn. Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you haven't either that, or you could try diving under the desk.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's dive under the desk.
All right. Roll to act under pressure.
Come on, Hux.
4 and 4. That's an 8 plus adaptability is a
Snake
1, and that's a
eyes,
9.
baby.
That's a 9. So
It's a
you
9.
don't
Really
you
messed
dive
up
under the
snake eyes.
desk. You didn't make a whole lot of noise. You're pretty, like, it's a pretty Huxley sized space, so it's pretty hard. But you do know that you didn't filter like through the perception of this monster, because this being, you hear footsteps as it travels down the hall, and you
Yeah.
hear them stop, and you can see the corner of their boot in the middle of the hallway. We're gonna cut quickly to Walker, who's on the same map. You hear metallic footsteps coming sort of from maybe a couple rooms away. They're faint, but it's enough for you to hear. Greg has also noticed. He's especially since the red lights were kind of a giveaway.
Yeah,
but-
that we had been had.
Yes, you have some moments. You guys, by the way, your hazard level, because we've been doing hazard levels for this heist, has been changed to search and destroy.
Yeah, I figured
Yeah,
as
that's
much.
safe to
Excellent.
assume that.
Mhm.
That's so
Is
great.
it because of all the people I murdered?
That's exactly
And
what we wanted.
Possibly Rebecca may have alerted the security
Could have
system.
been the 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 people that you slaughtered.
Or it could have been
Well,
my failure to
Gregor
just
as
woo
well.
Rebecca into not seeing anything. But, you know.
I think a
Unfortunately.
little bit of the blame is to be shared all around.
It happened.
Okay.
It was all going so well.
Whatever you say down
Was
there.
it though?
The
was it
battle
though?
captain.
Already. No, so I'm gonna. Okay, so I. For those of you who weren't with us last time, I have been through some combat, and I am already injured, and I've already used up a lot of my calorie points for the day.
No, this is not good. I did not consider
I-
that possibility.
I am gonna
Very
pull
much
out.
could die.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my vibra knife, my vibra blade.
My vibra knife. I like
And I am going to try to peek down the long hallway. So I'm gonna move myself over here, and I'm gonna try to peek down this hallway to see if I can see anything coming.
Okay, just around there, you can. But you can roll to read a bad situation if you want to try to
Yeah,
ascertain more accurately where they are.
I think that's probably what I'll do. I'll read a bad situation.
Go for it.
Oh, that's plus intelligence.
Yes.
Oh, also I have +1 ongoing for intelligence. Why do I have that?
Yes, because of the Ethereum.
Yes.
You smoked Ethereum.
So I get a plus. I forgot I did drugs.
You literally smoked crypto.
You smoked
Hey.
Bitcoin? What?
Yes.
Where? I must
That
have
was an
missed
off
this.
the cuff. That was an off the cuff.
But that gives me an 8 on this roll.
Future drugs are insane. Cigarettes make you smarter. In real life, hey, everybody who's listening, in real life, cigarettes make you dumb. But
Cigarettes are not cool.
Nicotine's
friends.
bad
they
for
are
you.
not cool. But what did you roll again?
I got an 8 total.
So you get to ask one question. So in this case, where is?
Yeah,
What is the
I
most-
actually. Well, it's a read about situation, so I guess I'm gonna say, what is my best way out?
Okay, your best way out. I will say it is not through here, because
Wait, where isn't it through? Sorry, show me one more time. It's not
it
through
is
here.
not through where you came.
Yeah.
Because there is a big baddie there. From what you can tell, you are in a sub-level, relatively close to ground level, actually, because the building is slightly raised up. So if by somehow you were able to get through the walls, then you could try to tunnel your way out, but that would take a lot of power to do. There are a couple other options in here as for what to do in this scenario. You can try to hide somewhere. There seem to be lots of great places to hide. You could try to look around, because this does seem to be very well fitted with medical equipment. So you could look around to see if there are any supplies. In terms of a way out, it's either you're in a tough spot. So you would either have to break out of the confines of the map, which would take a lot, or you would have to try to sneak by this being, or go through.
Okay, so I've got. Okay, well that's probably my turn. I assume you're not gonna let me also look for syringes this turn.
I will say the next turn, we're gonna go back to
Sounds good.
Huxley, who is
Yeehaw.
underneath that
Tiny,
thing.
fragile little best.
I will give you a moment to decide if you want to do something right now. If not, we'll cut to Donnie.
How discreet would equipping my Ember Knuckles be?
Oh, you can do that.
Okay. That's all I want. I just want to slide them on and
So you
get ready.
You slide those on, and you're ready to fight if possible. This being is looking around. I'm gonna make a quick roll.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to have noticed you, but it does start to walk this way.
Oh shit.
All right. we're gonna cut to Donnie. By the way, Josh, is this manageable? Doing all the cuts to all of you on different mats.
Very easy.
I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't like causing you to go into a frenzy.
Perfect.
So you are now like in a bar scuffle with Jarm, a casino royale, if you will. Depends if you're gonna get the Vic Roy.
So the dealer is now aware of what's going on.
Yes.
Is that right? Because he had a thing thrown, the one right in front of us.
Yes, he threw a deck of cards in their face to get their attention.
Now, I have a weird idea since I have a very fancy device that collects digital information upon contact with the digital devices of the digital variety. Do either of these people have any cybernetic enhancements or visible rather enhancements or alterations?
I believe that's a read a bad situation.
Okay.
Roll, or is it investigate?
Read a person? I don't know. It could be.
What biomods do they have?
It's not read a person. It's not manipulate. Read a bad situation. Which one has which bio? What biomods do they have? Yeah, investigate. That'd be investigate. I'm gonna investigate these boys. God, shit! It's a 3 plus a 3, so it's a 6. Which is the same.
Plus 3's
Same
it
thing.
is a 6 or less. Okay. You come to a wrong conclusion or reveal sensitive information about yourself to an entity within the game.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
So yes. So you try to get a read quickly on like what any sort of alterations that these characters might have, but before you're able to react, you feel like in the center of your chest, and Jarm has just punched you in the tie, and quickly he hit the off button. Your tie turns off, and he says, "It was fucking you, wasn't it? It's you. You're doing some weird shit." I get all these messages about security clearance. You're in on this. You're fucking in on this. I fucking knew. You fucking crab. And he lunges at you for another strike, his fingers snapping with electrical energy. He's going to make a fight roll. He rolled a complete success. So he hits you sort of in your left antenna stalk with his right hand as he sort of slaps you, but you realize there was a lot more electrical force behind that than you anticipated. You are going to take 2 points of damage unless you have armor that mitigates that.
I do have 2 armor.
So you don't take any damage, however, you are going to have to roll to endure.
Got it.
Because this attack now has the incapacitating tag.
A little paralysis. So that is a 8 minus 1.
That is
7.
a success. So you do manage to resist it. But it's like somebody just hit your funny bone, but on the side of your face. The entire side of your face just goes numb for a moment. Which is to say, your left eye stalk goes numb. Like it just wilts down.
It's just limp.
Oh no.
Now I'm imagining it's just eyes suspended on wires that can just fall down at any moment.
Pop like a balloon.
All right, but it is this guard is now going to attempt to whip out their taser and tase you. They are going to miss.
Can they please shoot the corpse? Or they got their
The corpse.
He's just like,
the unconscious
shit.
guy.
You see him fumble with it, and he like does that thing where it juggles in his hand for a moment as he's like fumbling with it. It falls on the table. It shoots out, and you see the guy's body and the unconscious body of the guard in the corner just like starts vibrating around as he's pumped full of juice.
Oh man.
Not the juice.
The rest of these guards are going to start moving in, but they don't have enough movement to reach you. All right. And I believe that's up to you now.
But in the order of combat.
We are at the top of a new round.
Perfect.
I should say biojacked mechanics.
I am going to. This is not a good. I don't like these odds. In other
it is
words.
4-on-1. And one of them is CEO.
I feel like this would be the perfect situation to hold a hostage. I'm gonna whip out my, what is it? It's a concealed vibe tech dagger, a vibra dagger, and I'm going to attempt to grab Jarm.
You want to
and use him as a shield, holding the knife up to his neck. Would that be a kick some ass roll?
That would be a kick some ass
roll.
Well,
I guess I'm not trying to deal harm, though.
Grapple.
You're
doing zero harm move. The object of the move is to apply the put them where I want them status.
Well, if I don't get a benefit, now speaking mechanically, if I do not get a benefit to,
I will call it on a mixed success since you're doing zero harm.
Oh, okay.
Or 0 damage.
You see there. I'll take those odds. Although I do have a -1 to physiology. Here we go. It's a 4.
Do you have advantage on grappling because of your did you take a look at the buffs
for the pentapod?
The arms?
Let me go very quickly run into the engine and look at, because I have hexapod is the latest one that I have, or the highest one. I have pentapod. I started with the pentapod. Now I have hexapod.
Hexapod. You gain advantage on rolls made to grapple creatures.
Oh, okay, that's very helpful, because that would have been.
You can also make unarmed strikes against foes that you are grappling.
Right, because I have the extra. Because I have the extra arms. Hexapod, perfect. Where does this putting you at your unarmed? It doesn't say. It says heptapod is the one that has advantage, and that is one more than I have. That would be 7 limbs.
Right. Sorry, my bad. That's hexapod. You can just make unarmed strikes.
Unarmed strikes gain an additional 1 damage. You may make unarmed strikes against targets that you are grappling. I'm gonna use a luck point here.
Yo, okay.
Oh God.
This seems an
This is
appropriate juncture
those-
for in the heist.
First luck point of the campaign goes to Donnie. For those of you that don't know, luck points is a mechanic in the game. Each player gets 5 luck points for the entire campaign. You don't get more of them, unless there is a biomod that allows you to get another luck point. But it's a very niche thing. You can have a maximum of 6. But you can spend them at any time to turn any roll into a complete success, into a 12 or better. In this case, you use that luck point.
That means
you whip.
Yeah.
So describe this action for me, if you want. I'm really giving you the narrative reins here.
Yeah. So I have 4 arms. With one of them, I'm going to whip out my knife and kind of Fremen style, desert wield, put it up to his neck and spin him around, twirling him in front of me, leaving my back to the exit. Kind of back him up also, while holding him firmly with my other 3 arms. And do I get an additional effect for this? I guess I forced them
Sure.
where I want them.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
But you can if you want to, since it is a 12.
Right, but that's the effect would be to force them where I want them.
Don't you get 2 effects?
No, 2 is only if you're a 13 plus, which a luck point wouldn't necessarily provide.
So you spin him around, you put the blade up to his neck. This does halt the other workers, the other guards. Jarm is struggling sort of in your grasp for a moment, and you says, "You really want to do this? Yeah, you know how powerful I am. You know how I'm connected. People are gonna be looking for me."
I turn on
Where are
the
you gonna take me?
silencer.
Ooh. You can see him. You can feel him start to scream underneath. You can feel the vibrations of him, like going like ah.
I just feel him screaming. I'm also gonna use my my Neuralink, my mind link. Hey, Walker, how we doing down there? Any sight on Huxley?
Donnie, let me tell you something right now. Things are looking very bad.
Oh, that's not the news I wanted to hear.
Listen, I think you just gotta get out. You get out as fast as you can, okay?
I could say the same thing.
Let's both get out as fast as we can, all right?
Let's make a promise to each other to get out. I
And if one of us
promise to
happens to
get out.
find Huxley, then we'll grab him.
That would also be a very good objective.
But I'm gonna get out of here. You're gonna get out of here.
Okay. Wait, who's
It's
that?
a promise.
Who's that talking in the background? Are you with a British person? Who?
No.
You hit. Yeah, like you just hear some faint Cockney buzzes coming through.
It's like, oh, what are you doing? It's not quiet, right? You're doing it. Oh.
I made a friend.
Okay, Walker. I will talk to you later. Do I have...
You hear, hey guys, so I'm seeing some lights go off on the outside. This is Linksy, by the way. I'm seeing some lights go off on the outside. You guys okay?
Yeah, that's one way to put it. That it would not be the correct way to put it.
Do you guys have the assets essentially, or have you found somebody to put the headset on?
Yes, you could say that.
Okay. Well, where are you right now?
I am on my way down from the 3rd floor. I will meet you at the entrance. How does that sound?
Do you need help?
Yeah. Yes. That would be so nice.
I'm gonna say, hold on. You hear, and you hear the sound of like wind whipping by, and you hear, okay, you're on the upper levels, right?
Yeah, see that bridge?
No, yeah, I see it. Try to get across the way, okay? Not the back where you came from, but across the pathway.
Can do. I'll meet you there, Linksy.
All right.
Hey, you're a lifesaver. If this works, you're a lifesaver.
Okay, well, yeah, fuck, I'll work on it. And the mind link shuts off. So she told you to head across this way. Down to this place.
I have a question about how grappling works. I'm gonna go look up how grappling works. Grappled is primarily a condition, right?
Grappled is a condition.
You are forced to move with it. So I can move with Jarm.
Yes, you can move with Jarm.
I'm gonna use my movement for this round because I haven't, and move Jarm. Right with me over here.
Sweet. So you move Jarm over there. And yeah, it's weird because I can only move the background images, which is what the enemy art is right now. So you move them back that way. We're going to cut down to a Walker and Huxley, really, down to the sub levels. So we're gonna start with Walker. You're in this situation. Greg is like, all right. You see him crack his knuckles, and you see him like gearing up for another fight. He said, "What do you say? Those sound like some pretty heavy boots up there."
Yeah, let's you and I make him quake. Give me a sec. Let me see if I can find a syringe. I got some healing medicine I might be able to inject in myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
so
gonna look
you're
around and see if I
going
can
to-
find a syringe.
So in the current room that you're in, or in another room?
Either ideally in the room that I'm in, or like right across the hall, into like this area.
Okay, so
Because I
roll
don't want to get like two. I don't want to get like
investigate,
two. Okay, roll to investigate.
Mhm. You don't want to get too far down the hall.
Uh-oh. So what if I... Oh, wait. So what if I only got a 6?
You could use a luck point.
I
but
could, but I...
Walker, is that
I'm
you?
not gonna- I'm
It's
not
me, Donnie.
I'm not gonna
Don't use a luck
for
point.
this. I'm not going to use a luck point for this. I am going to mark experience,
Don't
though.
do it. Your life's
You are going
at
to
stake. Not at
experience.
stake.
You start walking this way because you
Wow.
see all those cabinets, and the moment that you do, you step out into the hallway, and this guy steps out into the hallway.
Oh.
His head
Shit.
to the right, and he starts charging this way.
Oh god.
Oh, God. Okay. Okay, time to do it again, Greg. Let's kill this fucker.
He's like, all
Oh, wait,
right. Yes.
yeah, and I'm just gonna try to move the rest of my movement so I'm not right in the hallway.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna whoop, boop, and I'm gonna go just right to here. That way it can't, just like bull charge me.
So it's going to take the rest of its movement to end there. Greg is going to go this round. He's going to. We're going to say that we're just going to consider this all things that are happening are going to be happening in a round now. So I'm going to try to keep track of it the best that I can. Gregor's gonna run up. He takes a good look up and down at this mechanical monstrosity. He says, "Oh god, this is a rough one." And he winds up for a punch, but he's not within attacking distance yet. He's at the end of his movement.
Alrighty.
That brings us to this the other one by Huxley, unless Huxley wants to try to interpose contention on what it's about to do.
Huxley's gonna let it get a little closer.
Mhm.
Maybe.
So it's going to walk this way until you see its foot just plow through the couch on the side of the wall. As it picks it up, he shakes it for a moment and the couch comes free. It walks down here. We'll say for flavor reasons, this door is closed, and it slams open the door so hard it comes flying off its hinges.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks inside. It's gonna make a quick roll. If you want, you can make a act under pressure roll against this investigate roll because he's trying to find you.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Mhm.
Okay. It's a 6 and a 6, baby!
Holy fuck.
Yes, Huxley. Oh, thank- oh.
So
Oh my
you
God.
see this creature go this way, and it hears a noise from within the bathroom, and so you see it charge into the bathroom, and you quickly hear the sound. How do I describe this? The sound of a toilet being kicked over, and then water spraying everywhere, and you hear like muffled almost Bane-like, like poo water's in my face. As it kicks over this toilet, in its search, but it is preoccupied for a moment.
Okay. So, was that my turn, or?
This, no, it was not your turn.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, I want to get the hell out of Dodge. So, can I just... I want
Are
it to be
you
as
essentially
stealthy
gonna
as
dash?
possible.
Mhm.
I don't
I
want
will
it
say
to know
it's
where I am.
preoccupied right now, so this would be a good window to do whatever you needed to.
Okay, I guess I will dash. How do I do that
Mhm.
again?
Dash doubles your movement in exchange for burning your action for the turn.
Burning my action. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the way, all the way over into here, because that's 10.
Yeah,
Yay.
you have your priorities straight. You're trying to find Walker.
Yep.
Why are you
Yeah.
coming this way? No.
I don't have time.
Well, Huxley knows that you might be in trouble.
Yeah. Listen, you've taken some really big hits this time around.
You
and
don't
I
know
am
that.
and I am in trouble, but I don't want Huxley to also be in trouble. Oh lordy.
All right. Well, then
Hux
maybe you
was
should have
already
thought
in
about that before
trouble,
you
man.
murdered everybody. I'm kidding.
Yeah, man. This
these
is
are the
so
character
funny
dilemmas.
because Hux is on a pacifist run.
This is very pacifist run going on. We're going to cut upstairs because we are technically within the round. Jarm is going to try to contest your round.
I kill him. Just kidding.
So we're
That's
going
just
to
my
make
response to it.
opposed physiology checks.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, that's not good. I did just level up, and I
Right.
increased my physiology by 1, making it 0. So that's
Amazing.
That's good. You don't get a
You're doing
reduction.
so good.
yeah. I also this is his move. Is this his move?
Yes.
I actually want to contest his move.
All right. What's your nimbleness score?
+1.
He does get priority.
Okay, so he is gonna try to break out. So that is a contesting physiology roll. I need this to be a good one. That's a 5 and a 6, baby. That's an 11.
Yeah, you beat him. You beat him very soundly.
Yeah.
He tries to swipe at you with his fingers, but you see his fingers brush off the more like chitinous part of your skin that isn't like electrically conductive, and like it just leaves like little sparks flying from where he's grabbing at. But he's built like a bunch of straws, so he's not doing. So
He's
good.
built like a wet carrot, you could say.
He's
A wet
he's
noodle.
He's got the physique of a sad sandwich.
That's it.
Delicious.
Very
Oh.
good.
Delicious,
If you
but
say
not
anything
strong.
to him, like if you speak to
Not
him like by
nutritious.
putting your mouth up against his skin, you can make him hear things through bone conduction.
Okay,
So-
that is good to know
Whoa.
because I will be talking to him now
Science.
and threatening
Okay.
him. Jarm, you need to call off. You override the security system, or else these little fingies are going bye-bye. And attempt to manipulate him into disarming the alarm systems remotely.
Ooh,
Or giving the
that's-
order
that's
to.
compelling. I will say. So, roll to manipulate someone.
Okay. That's a 6 plus 3, 9.
6 plus 3, 9. He says, fuck. Okay. So there's only so much that I can do once we release the drones, but I can turn off the security alarm systems.
That's a start.
I can turn off the panic alarm, but just don't. Jesus, fuck. I will fucking end. God.
Yeah, and one more thing. Tell your junkies, what are they called? Flunkies? Is that a word?
Yeah.
Jockeys.
Tell your junkies to Scram, tell him to go in your bathroom. Yeah, your private bathroom.
You see, he gives like a he like solemnly, like you can see that stung inside his bathroom, and he gives a couple hand signals with his hands, and you see the this guard comes to drag this guard away, and they all pack away this on this side.
It's the go into my bathroom hand signals.
Go into my bathroom hand signals. I was gonna be like, should I make you turn off the tie again? But you would just turn it off and then back on.
Yeah.
So what's the point?
I don't know. Does it require an action to turn it on? I feel like since it's an item, it probably.
Clarified.
I don't.
I think it might have been an action, but it's.
I suspect that.
I wasn't gonna make you do that. That's just a waste of. Just a waste of everyone's time.
There's one
so
behind us. I'm also gonna use my movement here to continue.
Mm-hmm.
But I see this fine folk here, and thank the Lord that I have my. Oh wait, is it just 4? I think it's just here. Wait, what was I? Yeah, right here. Thank the Lord I have my silencer on, because that would be a nightmare.
Yeah, this guy, he's just like
a cartoon scene ensues.
Like looking right, a cartoon scene.
Oh my god,
that's actually so great.
This is the guy that Huxley talked to, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like slowly slinking behind him with a Jarm who's trying to scream, like above my head or something, kicking and flailing.
He's like flailing his arms. He's like really lanky. Built like Mark Zuckerberg, like.
So not human.
Yeah,
anyway, we're cutting to Walker, because this
Walkie boy
behemoth is going to attempt.
Did he disable the alarms? So what's disabled?
Yes.
Mechanically, what?
So, you saw him speak into his mind link for a moment. And he did give the commands, like, because he was right in front of you. He wasn't going to be like, just kidding, fucking get him! Because you were threatening him and holding him at knife point and forcing him to do this. He, was like, okay, disable the alarm systems. And people were like, what? And he's, just do it. So, Walker, the red lights shut off above you. You don't hear any sort of alarm going off. But you do still hear the sound of the machine person who seems pretty hell-bent on attacking.
Okay, well, that is the first step of many to getting the hell out of here.
So, Donnie, you have mitigated some of the danger in terms of what is coming.
Mm-hmm.
What has already been released, he has released something that he has called the drones. So far, that seem to be, once you let them out, it's hard to get them back in. You can't just like give a command. But there's no panic alarm going off. There's no Petrichor PD coming on. Petrichor PD coming to like apprehend you guys outside. It's just what's within the compound.
I got this. No biggie.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So, I am gonna come around this corner, and Greg has been winding up for an attack, right?
Yes.
I'm just gonna come around, and I've got my Viber blade. And I think because he's blocking, this big guy's blocking the whole hallway.
Absolutely. He takes up a whole 2 squares of space.
Okay. And this is what I think I'm gonna do.
You can try to get past him, like, using some sort of acrobatic move to vault over him or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a traversal check.
Okay, wait, so just so I understand luck points, they make my dice result a 12.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
It doesn't add modifiers beyond that.
But I do still add my modifier, right?
No, I don't believe so.
Yeah, I think
Oh, okay.
it's just
It
plain.
just makes
it's
it
just a
age well.
plain full success.
Okay, gotcha.
I've never thought about it that way. That does make it seem pretty lame. Even though it's the most
Well, here's
Hail
the thing. I
Mary
will
thing
say,
you can do.
with luck points, I do like give a lot of liberties when it comes to the narrative reigns. So like, whereas mechanically it might not be the highest number, luck points usually mean that something really fortuitous happens.
An
Yeah.
Deus ex machina.
So in this case, you use the luck point to really shift the tide in your favor, in terms of that interaction. And like, Jarm fell perfectly into the crook of your arm. But it also could be like, if you use the luck point to find a syringe, you could have found like a full fucking health syringe or something like that. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, you heard. Okay. Well, here's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm coming around the corner. I've got my vibra blade, and I actually think I'm just gonna try to kick some ass.
Go for it.
Because my vibra blade should be able to cut through amazing. So that's gonna be an 11.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
That's an 11, so you get to add an additional effect, right?
damn.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna try to. Okay, because I've got a plan. Oh, but if I do that, then it'll just move on its turn. Okay, no. I'm gonna try to force the target where I want it,
Okay.
and just knock it back down the hallway, just like as far as I can. Just push it back the way it came.
Okay. So describe this action for me.
All right, so I come whipping around the corner. My vibra blade is rotating, and I want to send it because I'm trying to hurt it, and my vibra blade does do 3 damage, ignoring armor.
Yes.
But I want to send the vibra blade straight into the thing's chest, but then just like keep running at it. So I've got it like skewered on a dagger, and then I'm pushing it down the hallway.
So you go hurtling around this corner, and you drive this this vibra blade up, and you hit the little bit of glass right here, right below its neck, and immediately, like, comes spraying out this greenish liquid. It doesn't seem,
Love
it
it.
doesn't appear to be like harmful. It is some sort of like liquid to keep the organism in its top compartment.
We can say it. We're all thinking it. We're all thinking
Yeah.
the
cream
baby
baby?
brain.
This,
the cream
it's the baby brain.
We're all thinking the cream baby.
Yeah,
the cream baby.
that's what the green stuff is. It's the cream.
And you see that, like, this thing is incredibly menacing. But once you start messing with the tank, it gets frantic. So it, not necessarily that it gets any less imposing, but it seems to be, you drive it back a full 3.
Nice.
Damn.
That's a full 3, baby.
As you are, like, sort of
Ooh,
pushing into
baby,
it, and
a
it
triple.
stumbles back, sort of trying to sort of like close the gap that you have made. Gregor's going to follow that up. And he's going to, so you dealt how much harm, by the way? Damage?
3 harm, ignoring armor.
3 damage ignoring armor. Sorry, I just need to keep track of that. So Gregor's going to follow up. And he's going to swing. Gregor goes to, you see his fists get covered in that same like Vanta Black solution that he secretes until the tips of his fingers look like claws, and he goes for a, like, he closes all of his fingers and goes for like a piercing sort of thing because he saw what you did, and this robot just absolutely decks him to the ground.
Oh,
you
no.
can just absolutely
Oh, buddy.
grabs him in its hand and slams him into the ground, holding him by his temples. To which Gregor's just sort of laying flat on the ground. It's so hard that it cracks the ground underneath him. Gregor's going to take some damage.
What in the anime is this?
Oh yeah, baby. This is combat. And we're going to go to Huxley real quick.
Oh joy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm going to make a quick roll.
That's never a good sign.
So you hear more struggling sounds coming from the previous room. So you're not too worried about about being followed right now.
Okay. All right. So I'm in like the threshold of this new room here,
Yes, you are.
and there doesn't seem to be anything in front of me. I'm on a stealth kick, so why don't I read another bad situation, huh?
Go for it.
Oh, that's a 1 and a 3 plus intelligence, which is a 1, and that's a 5.
So take your movement.
Okay. I'm just gonna let's see. I think I will just settle up beside this corner right here and see what I can see.
Checking around the corner, you don't see any other creature in here currently.
Thank God.
You haven't seen them yet, but these are dead bodies. They have been lined up neatly on the wall by Walker and Greg from the last session.
All right.
Just so you know, so there's nothing in here, but you do look up and you do see a security camera staring straight at you.
Yes. Okay.
So you have been seen in some sense.
Okay. I just I sort of just straighten up a little bit, tighten my tie and pop the sunglasses back on, and I stupidly nod at the camera, but continue on my way.
You like carry on?
Yep.
That is great. I love the flavor of that.
I'm panicking, man. I don't know what to do.
It's great. No, yeah. That's awesome. That's going to bring us
that's
to
my turn.
The top with
Donald.
Donnie. So I will say a cartoon scene does ensue, in which you do have the tie on. So it is going to mute things. I'm going to make a quick roll to see how complicated this gets, which it doesn't. You continue. It's like once you get. We're jumping forward a bit.
Yes.
But once you get like over here, like that's the main concern because you're like actually coming into his line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
But you see like as you start entering, he turns his head to the right and like leans on the side.
Oh
so
my
he just
God.
happens to be facing the wrong way for the encounter. And I will say that you get all the way down.
Yes, it's turned into a Wes Anderson movie.
Yeah. This is perfect.
Yes.
I'm going to reveal the next section of map that I've hidden here. Oop.
Oh no, oh
Accidentally
no, oh
deleted it.
no.
Hold on.
Did we get a tour? Is that something that we
Nah,
got?
we
Yes,
didn't.
you did, but you didn't. You
didn't get this
You didn't
far.
see this area.
But I know that the computer room is right here, right? Oh my God, what is this?
The computer room is over
I'm
here.
scared.
Oh, it's not scary. It's just colored red.
That, hey Matt, that means scary.
You get to the end of this place. I'm just moving you through here really quick with Jarm. Jarm is sort of like given up a little bit after going through a whole Looney Tunes
Gone limp.
segment. He's just sort of letting you drag him behind, like his feet are just trailing by the heels. And you get, this is a helipad. And here you find Oh crap! I didn't put their
Come
token
on,
in here.
Linksy.
Hold on.
Come on,
I
Linksy.
can-
Fingers crossed for Linksy and not a bunch of bad guys.
Linksy. Drop a
Drop a link.
Drop a Linksy
Drop a
in the-
Linksy in
yeah,
the chat.
drop a Linksy in the chat.
Drop a Linksy in the
Here,
chat for our
Manifesting.
favorite nomad friend.
You find 9 of the mechanical droids.
No.
Oh my god!
I think it was between Huxley and Walker for the poll on who was gonna die, and turns out it's just gonna be Donnie instead.
It's gonna be Donnie after a series of amazing rolls.
Yeah.
For some reason, I cannot find their image thing, so I'm just going to put a token here.
Oh.
It's a brown circle.
It's Linksy.
It's a brown circle named Linksy.
Linksy,
Wait a
my
minute.
baby. Hello.
But I'm a blue circle, and if you're a brown circle,
Who was flying the plane?
You see Linksy holding a grappling hook, and at their feet you see 3 backpacks.
oh,
Now, this seems like a good time to take a bathroom break.
and we'll be right
Hell
back.
yeah.
We'll see you in a few minutes. And we are back.
Hey, everybody! Just a quick reintroduction. I am your friendly neighborhood GM. My name is Elliot Nogler. I'm jamming this campaign, and it has been a wild session so far. Quickly, let's run down the roster, starting with Huxley. Who are you, and who are you played by? What are your pronouns, by the way? Mine are he, him.
My name is Huxley, and they, them. I'm played by Birdie, and their pronouns are she, they. I'm an emo boy who likes plants. That's it.
Wow.
All right, seeing this business crab.
I'm dressed business crab. I'm Don E. And yes, pancakes exist in BIOJACKED. I am a person of the he, him, and my name is Josh. And that's who's playing me.
And the space cowboy coming over the hill.
Leaves Walker Boone. Walker is the electric space cowboy. His pronouns are he, him, and I'm being played today by Matthew, whose pronouns are he, they.
Sweet. Now that we got all that out of the way, we have a quick rundown on what just happened for any people who are joining us just now. So after being revealed to this huge petrichor conspiracy, Walker was a bit stunned, but didn't have much time to be stunned because alarm systems started to go off, and big, huge drone things with baby tanks showed up. And they are really big and really scary. Huxley's trying to make their way to Walker, hiding from this, giant monstrosity, and Donnie had managed to get into a fight with the CEO of the company, Jarm and then, upon instruction from Linksy, took the CEO of the company to the small helipad where Linksy is waiting with a bunch of backpacks. We'll see what's in them. Does that pretty much cover everything?
That's it.
I think so.
You hit all the beats.
All right.
Yeah.
Without further ado, let's get back into it. So, Donnie, you've just exited onto the helipad, where you see Linksy standing there with sort of grappling hook in hand, looking rather smug. And she said, "I forget. Do you have the headset?"
Yes, I have. Wait. No.
Who had the headset?
I forget who had the headset. Hey, Walker, are you down there?
Did we establish?
Hey, Walker, you there?
Do
Do you have the headset?
Oh, I thought maybe Huxley had the headset.
I don't have a headset.
Who's that?
I don't think I have a headset.
Who's on the comms with us? I don't know who had the
Okay,
headset.
we might be doing some retconning, but Linksy says,
I think
have
Linksy had the headset.
You guys forgot it. You guys were supposed to take it into the building with you so you could put it on somebody's head.
Well, the plan was for me to take Jarm out here. Okay.
Okay.
We got
That-
off distracted.
That works.
Here.
So, are we
He's all
being followed
yours.
right now?
Not as far as I know.
And she said, "You didn't knock him out." She just looks at Jarm, who rolls his eyes.
I knock him out.
You want to knock him out?
Yes.
Roll to kick some ass.
And I would like to do that with advantage because I have him grappled. Maybe
Yes,
I don't know.
you can.
Is that a
You
good?
do.
No
You do
need.
have
It's a 10.
advantage on text. So yes, I will say you apply an incapacitated tag.
I bonk
to
him on the
Jarm.
head.
In this case, you won't be able to do that to every person you grapple, but in this case, I will allow it.
Okay. That's fair.
So, Jarm
2v1.
is
It was
mainly
bound
just
to
like
happen.
he's kind of willing, so he gets knocked out. He has no weight in his staff right now. Linksy is like, okay, I'm gonna drag him over here. Should I do this here, or should we? I kind of have to do this here.
Do this
And
here.
she puts him down, and she puts the headset on him, and she climbs over here to this sort of like, she says, "I'm gonna get over here so I'm out of the way just in case anything happens.
Okay.
But I'm going to be out of commission for like a good minute or two. So, like, take care of my body, okay?
Will do. And I run back into the building, leaving her alone.
You see, she takes out that like amoeboid tablet that she has. Like before you leave, she like takes out that amoeboid tablet, and she like has that tentacle, and she like runs it into her ear, and she goes, and like her eyes start to glow like a blue as the gem on top of the headset also starts to glow as she starts probing Jarm's mind.
Get probed.
Anyway, so you are back on the walkway. What do you do?
I want to. Am I out of combat?
Right now, yes.
I'm gonna go in here. Wait, is this a doorway? How do I get in here?
That is.
Is this a garage door?
There's supposed to be a doorway there.
Is it a garage door that half opens out into a blank space?
Yeah. That is true. There's a door.
It's an air exit. It's a fire escape.
Let me see. It's a door. Black space equals door? Question mark.
Works for me.
So you walk into this room and you see a single corp at the other end of the room at this desk.
Well, hey there.
You see this person perk up and they're like, hello? Who are you?
Hi, I'm the new IT guy. I'm here to.
The way you just said IT was like you just thought of it at
Well,
the top of your head.
We used to call it information specialty at my old place, so it's not so.
Your job was information specialty?
It was information specialty. I'm not. The whole technology tag is new for me.
Fucking boomers, Jesus Christ.
We seem to have gotten off on the wrong foot. My name is John E.
Jarmy?
Jarm.
Like CEO Jarm Droff?
That's me.
Like, you're the You realize I'm employed in this company. I was employed
I'm
by him.
kidding. What, you kids don't get a joke? You guys do have humor? Do you young kids have humor? Do you guys still do
Sir, I'm gonna
jokes?
have to ask you to leave. I don't really understand what you're doing right now. If this is a bit, like, I'm really not following.
Well, that didn't work. I punch her in the face.
Okay, roll to kick some ass.
7.
Yeah, that's a big success.
Yay.
So, she was not anticipating an attack. So she didn't take you very seriously upon walking in. So she does not have her response cooked up
Man,
yet.
I am
But
punching so many people in the face today.
It seems to be one of your go-tos.
I think that's so. That's
what's-
It's a slippery slope to murder.
Hey, shut up down there, murder cowboy.
What's
Killer cowboy.
what's the attack stat on that?
That is 3 damage.
3 damage.
One
That's
base
a lot.
for unarmed, and 1 extra for each of my hands that I punch her with in
You
the
go,
face.
and like
Patented
you hear
Donnie
a snap
triple
as you
punch.
break her nose.
Oh.
And
Oh.
she goes, "Oh fuck, Jesus! Oh man!" And she just like leans over and she says, "Yeah, why'd you fucking hit me?" And she looks up and she says, "I'm not gonna fight you. I'm an IT person. I'm gonna stand it." Just kidding. And she,
No.
you see, she whips her arm out, and
my
out
God.
comes this very thin line out of the corner of your eye. She's gonna make an attack roll.
A thin line, you say?
That is
A very thin
She's
line.
attacking you with an ulnar whip. And
Oh shit.
That's
Yeah,
is,
and-
that's not the piano wire
Bone
one, is
whip.
it? Oh, bone whip.
Bone
Oh,
whip.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry. There's a. I'm trying to find it. It's the Palmaric whip. The Palmaris longus. It's a muscular biomod. It's
Okay.
able to extend through the skin to form a sharp, sinuous whip that can be used to tear enemies to ribbons.
Oh, no.
So this, she's going to whip this forward. That is a complete success. So
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh
you are
shit.
going to take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
In this case, reduced by 2.
2.
And you also get 1 stack of the bleeding.
1
tag.
bleeding tag, which means at the end of each round, I lose 1 CP, and what's the other?
Hold on.
Let's
If
go
I
to the bleeding. Let's go to
bleeding-
condition.
Bleeding, you are currently bleeding a large amount of blood. You take 1 damage and lose 1 CP at the end of every round. If you are afflicted with this condition multiple times, the damage stacks. 2 bleed equals 2 damage and 2 CP loss every round, etc. until the duration. And the duration is reset. But in this case, there's only 1 person to apply bleed in this moment, and only 1 attack being made. So you get slashed across, I will say, across your chest. It sort of, the tie is made from tougher materials, so your tie is fine, but your suit it gets some pretty significant nicks in it, and the bottom of your business suit folds over, so it's like you're wearing a crop top under your business suit.
How dare you?
And you are bleeding. So you take, it's not the end of the round yet, but that's because we need to cut to Walker.
We seem to have lost Walker. So let's cut to Huxley.
We are
Oh, we got
there's
Walker.
We got. Oh.
You good? We'll give him a minute.
Oh
We're
god.
gonna cut to Huxley.
Okay. I think Hux is just gonna take their movement again and keep going into the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just kind of like maybe peek in here and get a look at those dead bodies, and then just decide to ignore
You
it.
take a peek. You see a lot of them with absolutely no face from having a hand-sized hole being punched through them. These deaths were brutal.
All right. Seems
Hello?
like I'm going in the right direction.
Hello.
Hello.
And he's back.
You're back.
We're
I'm
just about to
back.
get to your turn. Perfect timing.
Yeah, I think Huxley's just gonna keep booking it, and can I just move since we're technically not in? I'm not in
Yes.
combat. Okay.
Right now, yes. So you can make your way up to the door if you want.
Yeah, I'll make it
Moving my
up to
character
these.
token is my favorite mini game.
I'll right there. I'll scurry up that ladder like a nimble little.
I'll see you can
emo
get through
boy.
the door.
Okay. All right.
You
Hux
get
is through the door.
Walker, you hear the door open and close again, but you don't hear like big tamping from the wall. But you are hearing a lot of noise from the being in front of you. But this creature is going to attempt to make its move.
Not if I can help it.
Anyway.
Oh wait.
Oh no.
This creature is going to stare at the both of you, and it takes a moment. It rights itself up. Then you hear scanning, and a large beam of light that fans out in like a laser sweeping motion goes over the two of you and says identified, and then quickly picks up its arm and makes an attack towards Walker. I don't know if you can hear me, but this is an attack. It's going to miss. So you are able to, in that moment, sort of, as it broadcasts its movements a little bit with that one like sort of punch motion. You are able to sort of dodge down. Walker, are you with us right now?
Are there any spirits present?
Any spirits? Ladies and gentlemen, we are having some technical difficulties.
Are there any
for a
are
moment.
there any cowboys present? I heard something.
What did it say?
It was a cowboy.
It said yeehaw.
It said,
Oh no. there they go.
Yeah. Well, the Gregor can take his turn in the moment. In the meanwhile, Gregor is going to make another attack on the creature. His way is the hard way usually. That is a complete success as opposed to the last round. So he, his reach wasn't long enough that first time without getting grabbed. So instead, he extends his arm to the side for a moment. And instead of his hands becoming like pointy demon hands, his fingers and hands sort of all merge together until his entire forearm kind of lengthens into sort of a blade that's an extension of his arm, just an absolute black spear. And he thrusts it forward and actually manages to puncture more of the glass in under that sort of neck area. He's going to deal a considerable amount of damage, that of which you do not know yet. But this creature continues to suffer at the moment. It does appear to be not doing so hot right now. So anyway, in this moment, would this be time for a quick break, or do we want to try to do something else?
because Walker's not here? Because Matt is not here?
We can just go to the next round if we want to.
Yeah, we can resolve
And I
this
can,
stuff upstairs.
I'll bank whatever happens here.
There's not a lot I need to do up here, mostly just the computer room.
Right. So you're currently, she was like, just kidding! And she fucking swiped at you with the Palmaric whip, did some damage, did
Maybe
some
this one.
bleed.
This is
So the
cool.
bleed condition resolves, so you do take 1 point of damage,
yes, and
ignoring
lose
armor,
1 CP.
and 1 CP.
Okay, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
we
you're
can.
back.
Okay,
You
so
hear
I might
us?
actually be back, and I think I've solved the problem.
One.
Was it
Okay,
because there was a
wait,
ghost
cool.
cowboy in your router?
So, just resolve the bleed. That was going to happen anyway. So let's cut back down. So Greg and the machine took their turns.
Yeah.
Damn
Also, unfortunately I missed everything. I couldn't hear y'all either.
Okay.
So,
Anything big
Greg
happened while I was
took
gone?
damage. The creature scanned you and Gregor using some sort of laser sweep. And you dodged an attack from this monstrous drone creature.
Walker's so good. So I have a couple quick questions for you.
Mhm.
First question: you said when he slammed Greg down on the ground cracked a little bit.
Yes, it did.
So this robot is awfully strong.
It is very strong.
Alrighty. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna skedaddle over towards this wall over here. Oh, it looks like it'll take my... It's 6 squares away, so it'll take my dash action to do it.
Okay.
But I'm going to go to this wall, and I'm going to start trying to goad the robot. And I'm going to say, hey, dummy.
Can you move your token?
Hey, yes, I did move my token.
It
Oh,
doesn't approve for me.
Okay, unfortunately, with my Wi-Fi issues...
So
but,
is it
okay.
this wall?
There we go.
Perfect. Yes, that's absolutely correct.
Awesome.
So I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna start goading the robot, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, dummy, over here, big stupid idiot."
Roll to manipulate somebody with disadvantage just because you're speaking to a drone.
Absolutely,
Try
absolutely.
and hurt a drone's feelings.
Okay, so I did a not so great job.
Okay.
Oh boy.
and that's gonna be a 5.
All right. So
I
you
am gonna
will
mark experience.
experience. This creature doesn't respond to your goad, but it does pick up Gregor and throw him at you.
No, that's not bad. That's not bad.
So and moves in front of this doorway. So I'm going to say make a traversal check.
Oh, perfect. That's gonna be plus nimbleness, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is just to dodge Gregor.
Yes, this is to dodge Gregor's flying body.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. No problem. That's gonna be a 12.
Ooh,
Hey.
Well, that's
I'm
sick.
sorry, actually a 13.
Fuck yeah. So you sidestep and Gregor goes flying into that wall. And you do hear like this wall isn't as dense as the other ones.
Oh yes, I called it right. Thank
From the
goodness.
snack. You can tell that there's like you can see like in the upper hand corners it's really dark, but these are windows.
Oh, thank God.
They're just really dim because it's really dark outside.
Y'all, this plan's about to work.
This plan's about to whip some plan ass.
So this being starts walking in, and takes a couple steps forward. Huxley,
Yes.
do you have anything you want to add?
Do I hear Walker haunting the robot?
Yes, I will say you do.
I take a second to listen, and I kind of grumble to myself, like, "You fucking idiot!" And then I make my way over to like
downtown.
here. Anyway, yeah, I'll make my way over
Mhm.
to be in this hallway and see. Well, at this point, they're in the room, aren't they? So I don't really
you
see
do
anything.
you see the drone enter the room.
And I'm like, shit.
You see as the drone, since the opening of the door isn't like super like wide, you see it crack the foundations of the door as it busts its way through, leaving a slightly comical imprint behind.
Okay.
Cutting
Can-
quickly back to the upper levels, Johnny just resolved the bleeding tag
Yeah.
thing. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna do what I do best and keep punching her.
All right.
That's an 11. Awesome.
Sweet, that's a complete success.
Plus
You get
0.
to add an extra effect.
I'm going to. I want to. Now, I would like to suffer 1 less damage the next time I receive it. Does that apply to bleeding?
It does not, because bleeding is a condition. It's a conditional tag. But you would receive less base damage.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Sweet. So, how much damage does that deal again?
That's 3, baby.
3 points of damage. You describe this hit for me.
Are you familiar with the Mortal Kombat fatality?
Yes.
Well, imagine
I'm
3 of
familiar with
those.
several.
Imagine 4 of those all in the face.
4 fatalities.
Right in the bone crunching, jaw breaking, rib busting, leg
Nose.
Imagine
breaking.
like the X-ray shots where like there's the hit and then time slows down and it zooms in for like bones breaking.
Exactly.
So you like break several of her ribs. She's not looking hot. She's. You can't do this.
Oh wait, I actually heal 1 damage at the end of the last turn. I forgot about that because I have healing factor.
You do have a healing factor, which is a very powerful biome. And she's going to take a swing. And misses. How do you want to do this?
Oh, I
Oh,
want to
God.
flip her. I want her to use her momentum and just flip her on her spine and break her neck and her body
Whoa.
and hurt her soul.
So, she like throws the Palmaric whip to try to lash at your neck. You grab the actual sinuous whip out of the air and use it to pull her overhead and just suplex her into the ground behind you.
Ooh, chilling.
Landing on the neck, she crumples in a very disturbing fashion.
Oh god.
It's
Yeah,
like that
she's
scene.
she's totally alive.
The one
Totally-
scene,
totally.
there may have been a lot from the movie Solo that was forgettable, but when Chewbacca suplexes the stormtrooper and like breaks his head off, that is not forgettable.
I imagine from the game Spider-Man on the PS4 when he does the snapping neck finisher, or
Oh,
like the one where
God.
he like takes spider webs and he throws people down on their head.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yeah, he's definitely
Youch.
not dead. Totally
Definitely
not.
friendly neighborhood.
Definitely friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Anyway, the you are now out of combat, so we'll resolve what happens up here.
Perfect. Right now, you want me to do it? Sorry, I can't
Yeah, go
hear.
ahead.
My music is too loud. I gotta turn this down.
Yeah, you're really just getting into the
Not
zone.
even that. It's not even that loud. It's just too loud for me. I have little baby ears. I'm gonna take out the. I have written hacker USB drive.
Yes.
It is a device that can steal data. What looks good? This one over here. This looks like this one has a lot of data in it.
So I would say all the data flows through this central console.
Well, that's what I meant when I said that one. This one, I meant this one right here.
Yeah. You just overcorrected with your token. The recoil on that thing.
because the music
recoil
is
on
too
the
loud.
token controls.
Recoil on this mouse is shocking.
You plug it in, you see it downloading for a moment, you are your USB is full of data that you have yet to see yet because you would need to like plug it into something and read it.
Mm-hmm.
But you have extracted a buttload of data from this place.
Now I'm gonna do something. I want to see if there's other devices, storage devices, other thumb drives that I can use to perhaps duplicate this data.
Oh, okay. Make an investigate check.
8 plus, is that intelligence? 3, 11.
8 plus 3, 11. Yeah, you open a couple of drawers, and there's one that's like dog's wedding, or something like some weird shit. Like there's probably like a bunch of photos on it or something like that. But there's a bunch with different random. Like there's one that says lemonade stand opening.
That one's perfect. I'll use that one.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna
Lemonade
copy over.
stand
I'm gonna.
opening.
Oh my god. I'm gonna do a little bit of this.
Oh my god.
I'm fucking in.
I've bypassed the. I bypassed the mainframe.
What is this episode?
It's great. It's great.
Awesome.
And I'm gonna take the old. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. This is so stealthy. I'm gonna take out my. I hope it's like a small that tech drive. Nobody calls it a thumb tack. No.
Right.
I'm gonna
it's
take
like
out my
thumb
microphone. I'm gonna pop out the batteries and pop in the duplicated thumb drive in this spot where batteries would normally go. Throw away the batteries and stomp on the hacker USB drive that Roche gave me and just hang on to it. As if to say, oh no, accident happened, I didn't get any data. But that's not true. I did get data.
Extravagant.
Nice.
Ooh.
Deception for the kids back home.
I guess we
All
don't know
right.
Donnie
while
as
you're
well
moving
as we
those,
thought.
make a quick investigation check as well.
Me?
Yes.
4. Well, actually, plus so that would be a 7. Thank God.
7. Okay, so you swapped some things. A lot of the data that you managed to extract, because you had to like drag the files.
Yeah, I'll do a
frantically
little
to
X
the-
files kind of like sneak in, but also be looking at them while I'm taking them. Like, what is this?
Yes,
What
you
is
see a lot of medical trials, with a lot of data that you would need to like decrypt or need to like fully understand. But there's a lot of medical trials here that look dark. They don't look like normal. Doesn't look like normal shit. Like, there are ones where it seems to be like integrations of homunculi parasites with host bodies. And other ones where people are trying to reverse engineer diseases by infecting people with them. Like diseases that don't seem to be very common, with names that you've never heard of.
Good God.
Which like you've heard of a lot, because disease is a hot topic within Petrichor. People like being healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of dark shit going on at Genex.
Or well, I say my catchphrase whenever something like this comes up, which is holy crappin' crab cakes.
Holy crap and crab cakes! You've identified that as your catchphrase, and I will hold you to that. Anyway, we're gonna cut back to Donnie, and we're gonna cut back to Walker and Huxley. In this particular case, Walker, I believe.
Yeah, I mean,
Although it's the round, so anyone can go.
I'm gonna try and go,
Okay.
but also my going is more.
So
I
if you
wanna,
want to
I
hold
wanna.
your action,
Yeah, I guess I do. I guess that's what I want to do. I want to hold my action. I want to.
okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. So this robot's going to take a step forward, and Greg's going to try to interpose he's trying to, what's the word that I keep using?
Counter.
The word for
Yeah, I know.
he
what
wants
you're-
to challenge it.
Contest.
Contest it. They're in contention.
Yeah.
Gregor gets priority, so Gregor's going to run up, and he's going to ball up his fist, and instead of turning into a long black spear, this time it turns into a large spiky ball. And he jumps up and he slams it down on this thing's head, doing it with a considerable amount of force. Its knees buckle and it kneels down. It doesn't. You hear like. You hear it sort of like power down, kind of. But then you hear. Gestating. And a violent thing starts to happen. You see the creature within its helmet start to quickly grow, growing way faster than normal. And you see the body of this person. You can tell that there is actually flesh within the armor outside, as you see pieces of body flood this tank, and the contents quickly turn red.
Oh no.
And
the cream baby is
quickly
now a cream
breaking
boy.
free,
Cream kid.
breaking free of this monstrosity, a homunculus steps in.
A cream man.
Ew, 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 ew. Oh no. Oh god. Oh boy!
Oh.
That thing's huge.
It has many eyes, it has many claws, and parts of its body seem to be armored in bone. It takes a look at you, and it lunges. And so what were you holding your action for?
Okay, so if it came at me, I'm hoping that I can do a act under pressure / traverse to jump out of the way so that it strikes the wall.
Okay, so we're going to do a kick some ass roll versus a traverse roll.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a luck point.
Fuck yeah. So
I need this to work.
this is great. You jump out of the way as this monster barrels towards you, sort of like running on by extending its lengthy arms out and pulling its legs towards you, and it leaps out like a cheetah and slams into the wall and fully goes through it into the alley beyond. And what I'm going to do is uncover the part of the map that you will be going to. It's over considerably to the left.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
I fucking planned for every possibility.
Oh god, oh god. Oh no.
This is a real street.
So you will be coming out around here, I'm gonna say. Even
Okay,
though it doesn't
cool.
match up perfectly.
No, I hear ya.
Pop.
I planned for every possibility.
This is very cool.
Huxley, what do you do? You hear a smash come from the other room, like a really loud smash, so much that the lights flicker above you.
Yeah, Huxley's gonna run over here. I'm just gonna dash just to make it over there into this doorway, just to be able to see what's going on.
Right. You arrive in the doorway to see somebody you've never seen before. And
Just a random guy, really.
Yeah.
just a random dude. And a walker sort of pinned up against the wall as if they just dove for their lives, which they did, and a giant gaping hole in the wall covered with like soot and smoke. And you see the lurking creature beyond it sort of regaining its senses. Greg just takes a look at you, takes a look at Walker, sees the look of, like, hears you say, Huxley, you know, realizes that you're together, and he says, all right, let's run. And he's going to make a break for it.
A friend of yours?
For now.
Okay, let's follow him, I
Huxley,
guess.
you should have seen it. I was like a rodeo clown. I was like a matador.
We're
Yeah,
going
yeehaw,
to
motherfucker,
cut
let's
to
go.
Donnie, real quick. Yeehaw, motherfucker, let's go. Oh, I'm going to teleport you guys into the alleyway for the next sequence of events.
Okay.
While we cut over to
Look at them
Donnie.
over there.
So, Donnie, you just finished doing this this copy process when you hear a thump, a very loud thump on the door.
A thump on the door.
Yes. Like
I
something tapping it.
immediately hide.
You hear thump, wham, slam, and the door comes flying off its hinges. And in steps
Whoa.
another drone.
Whoa.
There was, if you remember, Huxley, there was one
Yeah.
that you heard through the elevator shaft from the upper level.
Yeah.
All right.
I turn on my silencer.
So yes, you are completely silent.
Preemptively. Oh, but this guy's got scanners. Walker! Walker! Are you there? Walker? Walker, you there? Hey, Walker, can you hear me?
Donnie, listen up. I got Huxley. We're out back in an alleyway.
Okay, that's good for you. There's a bit of a robot slushy machine up here.
Ooh, don't break the glass. If you break the glass, the baby gets scary.
The baby? What baby? There's a baby in that? That's a baby? Oh my god. What does it have any weak spots? What does it do?
Walker,
Well,
tell him it
the
turns
glass
into a
is-
big purple monster.
The glass is a weak spot, but I wouldn't go for it.
Oh my god. Okay, you guys are no help at all. I'll meet you down somewhere. Linksy's up here. We
Told
got
you,
Jarm.
The baby. The baby.
The baby. The baby. Baby. Baby.
You as you finish this conversation,
I'm sneaking.
you hear this.
Ooh. It's a Hideo Kojima video game now. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to move up this. Oh my god, it has a patrol now. I'm gonna try to move along this wall towards the exit.
It's going to make an act under pressure roll, and I'm going to contest it with an investigate.
Okay. Does I get any benefit from that silencer?
Yeah, I'll give you
Because I
advantage.
sneaked.
Good luck though. They rolled very well.
Well, that's a 10 for act under pressure. Oh, this is not good. So that's an 8 and a 1. 8.
So they rolled a 12. So you creep out and you hear scanning, and this sort of
Oh, no.
vertical laser sweep sweeps across the room incredibly quickly, and you hear target acquired, and immediately it just starts busting through these computers to get to you. So it takes its movement. It's going to make an attack.
Donnie screams like a crab.
Yeah.
That is a mixed
Logan,
success.
can you vouch in the chat what a crab
What does a
scream
crab
sounds
scream
like?
sound like?
Yeah, you've heard
Is it
Donnie's crab
accurate?
scream before.
Do I heal at all from... This may be important, depending on how much damage is acquired in this upcoming fight. Did I healed... There was one round of
Yeah,
combat.
you heal another one, yes.
Okay. I'll heal another one.
I consider yours to be at the top of the round.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. that works.
It got a mixed success, so you guys are going to be trading damage brackets.
Perfect.
But, this being...
Well, actually not perfect.
takes its
a giant robot.
large mechanical boot and kicks you into the wall with a considerable amount of force. You are going to take 5 points of damage.
Yikes.
Yeesh.
That'll be 3, but still, that's a lot.
That is a lot.
And I'm gonna kick it into the wall in response.
Right, how much damage does that do?
That would also be 3. Well, that would be 3 base damage.
So you give it a couple taps, but you are realizing that you're hitting something very hard. Your claws are sort of like denting it, but it's not dealing as much damage as you want it to.
Okay, I definitely don't break the glass. I'm also gonna use my... Oh, actually, was that its turn?
That was its turn, yes. So it would be yours.
Are there attacks of opportunity in this engine?
No.
Okay, good. I'm running.
Good thinking.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can get this far.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on for a moment.
And as a
Yeah,
bonus
one,
action,
two.
I scream.
We're going to go through another round up here, just because we went through sort of multiple things down there.
Okay. Yes.
So you are going to heal one point.
Let's go.
This creature.
This is very much a
I'm making quick
lifesaver.
roll. I'm going to call them what they're named. The Biotrooper takes a quick rotates its head, its body, and then its legs to face you.
Ooh, that's very cool.
And then
I do marvel at Donnie marvels at that. How cool it
marvels
was.
at technology. It kneels down for a moment and then bull rushes towards you. And it's going to make an attack.
Oh boy.
That is a mixed success. It's
Please
going to
don't kick
carry
me
you
into
for
the
the
wall.
rest of its movement.
Oh, actually, that's
And
kind of helpful.
throws you out onto the walkway.
Oh my god. Ah!
Holy shit. Bye, I guess.
You are right in front of it. You are going to take another 5 points of damage And roll or be knocked prone.
Endure.
Yes.
So that's plus physiology. That's a 9.
It's a 9. You're good. So you manage to land on your feet.
I
And
do the
while
Iron Man pose
while
while
you're
sliding
being-
backwards.
Nice. While you're in your fucking crop top suit, you like your crab abs glistening. You yeah.
There,
your
please. My crabs.
Your CRAABs.
crabs.
Your
Oh,
crabs.
no.
Let's not be crass. Call them what they are.
You managed to land a few more dents in this dude's armor.
Clink,
But it
clink,
does seem to be
clink,
still
clink,
pretty
clink.
hot in pursuit.
Hey, Walker. Anything else you can tell me about this baby monster?
The thing is deadly. My plan, I stood by a wall and I tricked it into running through the wall by jumping out of the way.
Okay. Well, there's no
So
walls
maybe try that.
here, but I'll see what I can do.
Oh wait, actually, give me a second. Isn't that?
Oh, trust me. I'll make it jump off something.
Oh no, I didn't get a 13 plus.
We're going
I got
to cut.
I got a 12 plus.
We're
got a
going to
12.
cut
Okay.
to Walker, Huxley, and Greg, who are now running for their lives in an alleyway. In this moment, the beast is going to attempt to go, and Greg is going to attempt to say "fuck that," which he succeeds, and
Good old
he
Greg.
is going to dash this way.
Oh, I thought you meant he just runs. Okay.
Oh my god, oh my god. Wait, I have an idea. I don't know if this is gonna work and I don't know what it's gonna be, but I want to hand Walker one end of the grappling hook and I'm gonna take the other and use it to trip this thing.
Holy shit! Okay. This is an act under pressure roll if I've ever seen one.
Where
and
did
a
you get a
very good
grappling
use
hook?
of it.
I've had it
That
this
is
entire
very
time.
good. Roll with advantage because that's like I'm giving that inspiration. That's great.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay, 4 and 4 is 8,
Yes.
and then what do I add? Adaptability.
Adaptability, yes.
Plus 1 is 9.
Plus 1 is 9.
Mhm.
Okay. What I'm going to say, Walker, roll to aid. So you also roll plus adaptability.
I thought aid was nimbleness.
Oh, nimbleness. Never mind.
That's good because that's better for me. My roll to aid is gonna be a 10.
Nice.
Great. So
Oh shit. Okay.
Huxley just puts one end of the grappling hook in your hand, and you just thoughts without words. You just understand what Huxley's going for, and you both quickly create a tripwire scenario. This, the homunculi is going to chase after Greg, and is rolling at disadvantage because that was awesome. And is going to absolutely trip over this wire and just face plants into the dirt, slides a little bit away. Its head is sort of stuck under the dirt for a moment, but it is prone for at least another round. So you have knocked it over for a bit.
Kick the shit out of it.
What do you want to do?
Beat it.
Yeah.
Beat him in the butt.
So I think Walker should take the honors on this one, and then I roll to aid.
When you say take the honors, I'm not sure what you mean.
Whoa.
Because Walker, I don't know if it's clear whether you guys are going to fight it or whether you guys are going to flee. Because both
Yeah.
of those are options.
Okay.
But here's the thing: with it face down, Walker's got enough calorie points left. I'm gonna use my BioShocker biomod, and I'm gonna shoot lightning into this thing.
In his,
All right, go
where?
for
In
it.
his
And
butt?
can
Roll with advantage because it's prone. Or
can
yeah, so that-
I aid that?
you can aid that. I will say, if
Well,
you
here's he has advantage.
want, you can wait until the roll has been declared, but not like if you're like, hey, so you can declare an aid reaction
Okay.
when you've heard the number of the roll, but you haven't heard the result.
Okay.
So I can say the number of my roll,
Yes.
which
So if
is
you
I got
need
an
help. Mhm.
I got an 11.
Okay.
All right. Never mind.
Doesn't need help, but that's a good thing to keep in mind.
Okay.
And I will deal a massive amount of damage. So I'm gonna shoot 4 points of lightning damage into this thing.
In his butt.
So this creature.
I've been into the homunculus's butt.
Thank you.
I shoot it into the butt.
About
The way
time
you
someone
saying
said
it
it.
so close to the mic.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
perfect. You sense some shock and you hear shrieking like from this hole, like muffled under the dirt. Greg pulls a U-turn. He like stops and he slides in the dirt for a moment, takes a U-turn, and runs back. And he's like, "All right, mates." You see him reach into his coat and pull out what looks like a bat. And he wields it over his head, and you see the top of it open up. Like the top of the bat just sort of extends, and there's a small like orange light from inside. He brings it down over this homunculus head, and there's a blast of force as the legs of this homunculi go flying up in the air, and he's beating it further into the dirt. But he just dealt a considerable amount of damage trying to keep this thing down.
Well done.
Wow.
Huxley, do you have anything to do?
Can I just Hulk smash this thing? Like, overhand both of my Ember Knuckles just into its fucking head.
Yeah, its head is sort of buried in the dirt, but you can do like the back of its head.
Yeah, I think once Greg there has a little lull in his little party he's having over there, I'm gonna
Move
just
your
go
token
in
right
for
over
it.
to the homunculus real quick.
Yeah, one sec. Eee, there we go. And I'm
Roll
just
to kick some
gonna
ass with advantage because he's prone.
roll to kick some ass. That is a 7 plus a 1 is an 8.
Let's say 1 is an 8, and you rolled with advantage.
How much do I add for advantage?
Advantage is you roll twice and
I rolled twice.
Roll twice and take the higher of the two.
Oh shit! Fuck! What was it? Oh, that's a 6, and then that's a 2. That's an
So is
8
it
plus
8?
a 1 is 9.
Plus a 1 is 9. So that is a mixed success.
Yep.
So you drive the knuckles sort of into the back of its head, leaving a little engraved like a brand of ember on the back, EMBR, as those are the letters on the front of the knuckles.
I love
and
it.
You drive it in dealing how much damage again?
2 fire damage, I believe.
Fire damage. So the fire tag. So we are all clear.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. This biomod/item sets things on fire. Flammable substances that come into contact with this biomod will also catch on fire. Does that inflict the flame? Does their flaming condition?
The burning condition.
Yeah. Wait. What is it? Burning.
It should be an endure check or become afflicted with burning condition. So this homunculi will be doing an endure check. They do
Nice.
succeed.
Damn it.
So yeah, they also you feel a 2 nails grab the sides of your neck and throw you backwards because you did
Jesus.
roll a mixed success.
Yeah, I
so
did.
it does. You can tell that its toes. It grabbed you with its toes
Ew.
and threw you backwards because its ankles are like triple jointed. and it throws you backwards, and you're going to take 2 points of damage
Alright, that's not too bad.
as you hit the ground. As this thing pops back up out of the ground, looking worse off
nah.
than it was before. What?
Nice hit, though, friendo. Nice hit.
That was a good
Thanks.
hit. That was a good hit. We are going to cut back to Donnie. In this moment,
What a pickle.
you heal 1 point. The Biotrooper is going to take
Not
a
if
charge.
I can help it.
Go for it.
Nimbleness 1.
Nimbleness 1, you do gain priority.
Oh, let's go. That tells me all I need to know. I run.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Running that way.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that's as far as I can get with my
All right,
dash action.
This thing is going to move over here. And as it rounds the corner, it may not have a whole lot of nimbleness, but it actually does have quite a lot of movement speed.
Yeah,
It just doesn't have a full lot of control over how it moves.
That's a
So,
large stride.
It's going to it takes a moment, and he says scanning, and it shoots out a laser again to scan you. You can make a quick traversal check if you want to
Yeah,
try to avoid
I'll
the
do a
laser.
dodge. That's a 10 traverse plus nimbleness 11.
You rolled 1 point above
Yes.
above what it rolled. It does like a little scanning motion. You do a little like sideways corkscrew flip.
Exactly.
That yeah.
Crabs
that
love
just like
those.
lands you right above the laser line. And it has a moment and it's calibrating. Anyway, so we're at the top of another round for you. So you're going to heal another one. And
Wicked.
the beings, the Biotrooper is going to attempt to go. You will impose.
I will impose my will upon it and move and slowly move right over here and say, "Come and get this. Come and get these crab cakes."
It will indulge you. Make a traversal check versus a kick some ass roll.
Oh,
This is big. So in terms of like, if this were Dimension 20, this would be a Box of Doom roll.
Oh shit.
I will tell you what they rolled and tell you what you need to.
okay, do that.
They rolled a 10.
Oh my!
So
Come on,
you
come
need
on,
to
Donnie, you got
beat-
it.
You need to meet or beat a 10
sweating.
with a traversal check.
And my nimbleness is 1. That's not
Mhm.
great.
And you can use a luck point, but if you're going over the side of that thing, whew.
Okay. Okay. That is a traversal check.
Traversal check.
All right, here we go.
Trying to dive away at the exact right time.
Big money.
No whammy.
No, it's an 8.
So do you want to use a luck point right now, or do you want to go over the edge?
How far down is it?
It's far enough to do substantial
It's
damage.
about like 50 feet.
Uh-huh.
Do I have any other options?
Besides using a luck point?
Yeah, well, I haven't technically used my action. Or I guess that counts as an action to try to goad.
Yeah, you're trying to goad it.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Where did you say there were backpacks? Were those over by Linksy?
Yes, they were. Well, they were over here, specifically,
Oh, okay.
by where Linksy was standing.
I mean, I used a luck point. I don't see any way
Yeah,
around
that
it.
seems like a good. That seems like a good decision. Force you to burn a luck point in this particular moment. There are some moments where you don't get to burn a luck point in response. This is not. This is one of those saves our situation. This Biotrooper goes hurtling off the edge, and you hear a smash as it hits the pavement below. Roll plus intelligence for me real quick.
10.
You hear very faintly off in the distance. Gestating. No.
Oh no.
So, you look down below and you see that same violent transformation happen that I described earlier, and you see out of it emerge a being with more arms than you.
No. I didn't think it was possible.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
Hey, it's okay.
We're going to cut
It only
back
has
to
one more
Walker
arm
and
than me.
Huxley.
It's not even that cool.
It is 5 arms and 2 legs.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so this homunculus that we're dealing with, how injured is it looking after one round of getting beaten by all 3 of us?
It looks pretty injured, not yet bloodied.
Yet.
You know what? Let's go. I'm gonna attempt to go.
By go, what do you mean?
But I'm gonna attempt to take my turn. I'm attempting to
Okay,
take
yes.
a turn.
Yes, but this being is going to try to contest you. What is your nimbleness score?
+2.
Haha! Good try. This creature runs up to you.
Oh no.
It is very quick.
Get owned, player
and-
character.
Get owned, player. Did I need to hear your nimbleness score? Absolutely, I did. It's going to take some of its claws and slash at you. Its claws appear to be vibrating.
Please don't die.
Oh,
Please
that's
don't
fine.
die.
I don't have any armor anyway.
It misses you by a hair, and just like you duck down and you see it like takes a slight nick out of the side of your hat, so your hat just
Watch
has like
the
a
hat.
tiny.
Not the
Tiny little
hat.
Yes, your hat has a nick in it now. That's sick.
But it's going to make another attack at you because it has more than one. It's that fast. It's going to take. This one's a mixed success, so it's going to deal some damage to you. You're going to take 4 points of damage.
Okay. So, I've entered into that like last bottom third. Just saying.
It's big. I was saying to my players before we started, if any player was going to die during this heist, it would be during this session. So
Oh,
that
fuck.
could happen. So you have these slices go across your abdomen, which is already a part of your body that has recently healed. And you feel some of those internal sort of wounds open up again.
Oh god.
Interior stomach bleeding really makes the breakfast sit not so well.
Does he does he have the bleeding condition?
He does not have the bleeding
Oh,
condition.
thank God.
Mm.
But I do. Am I still bleeding?
You are not still bleeding, no.
Perfect. Oh, the
your
healing
blood
factor.
has clotted
Right.
in the moment.
Perfect.
But Walker, you can go now.
All right.
Okay, I want to go.
Let's.
Ooh, contesting.
Yeah, go. Honestly, go ahead, Huxley. I'll let
Me?
you go. I don't know
Okay,
what I want to
alright.
do anymore. I'm bleeding.
Alright,
My
alright.
stomach is bleeding.
He's
So,
having a
I
blood
wanna-
baby.
I want to take my movement and I want to run up to this thing and just knock it as far as I can. Just clock it straight in the jaw.
Okay,
Little
roll to kick some ass.
Right hook. Okay, a 6 and a 5 is 11 plus physiology is a 1 and it's a 12, baby.
12, baby.
Dirty 12.
So you get to pick 1 or 2 effects. Which one is it?
On a 12, that is.
On a
10 or
13
higher.
Plus, but
Yeah.
10,
Yeah.
10 plus you get to
Choose
add,
one.
choose one.
One of my friends gets advantage on their next move against this target.
All right, so you're giving that to Walker.
Yes.
Sweet. So you, this creature like is wailing on you with its incredibly long arms and large talons, and you like it raises its arm to do another one, and it gets bowled over because Huxley, with impeccable form, steps forward and just lays a hook right across their jaw that sends them actually staggering a step back, which is incredible for Huxley's size.
Yeah, short king.
Just like step wham, like absolutely. This is anime shit. Now,
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
This homunculi takes a step back and immediately is greeted by Greg on the other side. Greg is going to form 2 spears out of his sort of Vanta blackness, and he is going to jump onto the homunculi if he can, and attempt to stab 2 things in his back to sort of get his attention.
Come on, Greg. You got this.
Let's go, Greg.
All right. He manages to stay aloft and drive these 2 like spears into his back, and you see him like pulling them out and like jabbing them back in, trying to do as much damage as possible. Just going like, "Oh, you fucker! No, I've waited too long for this!" And he's like stabbing him in the back, and you can see this thing quickly like goes, and for a moment it shudders, and then out of its back sprouts a small tail that has the same sort of 2 claws at the back of it, and he tries to stab at Greg at the top, dealing a couple points of damage in response. Anyway, we're at the top of a new round here.
I haven't taken my turn yet.
Oh, yes, you haven't taken your turn.
Gotta have a nimbleness score higher than the GM.
I know.
It's pretty
And
nimble.
I feel
It
like
goes fast.
I feel like I should run, because if I got hit again like that, I would die.
Probably. Or
Well,
you could try to
yeah.
finish the job.
Or
Do
you could
whatever
have
you
a
want.
force field.
We could ditch Greg.
That's kind of
It
the thing.
depends.
I
Do you
actually
think you could run?
Yeah, that's.
You
I'm
you
just
would
gonna-
have advantage.
Think about if
I'm
there's
going
any
You
Yeah,
could
other.
get out of here.
If there's any
I've
creatures.
got my vibra blade, and I'm going in on this thing,
Go for it.
and I get advantage on it.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. Because Greg, for all intents and purposes, has this thing grappled? Question mark.
And then
Okay,
plus
so that-
whatever I give you. So,
So that's gonna be a 10.
Come on, big.
Mhm.
Um,
That's a
Yeah,
complete
so I'm-
success. You get to add an extra effect.
I think I have to deal a massive amount of damage. I gotta add that extra 1.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
So 4 damage with my vibra blade, ignoring armor.
It is after Greg's attacks and Huxley's. After Huxley's attacks, it was bloodied. After Greg's attack, it was worse. Your attack has got it pretty bad.
No. Okay.
She's spewing.
It's very close. You've got this very close. Now we're at the top of the new round, I believe.
Can I
Okay.
still move on my turn, or did
Yes,
I
you
have to
can.
use all my? I'm just gonna. This sounds so bad. I'm gonna try to just back up.
Yeah. No, that's hit and run is a totally valid strategy.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it, and then I'm gonna move back as much as I can.
okay.
All right, this creature is going to take its turn unless you
I-
guys.
I wanna
have
go.
a
I wanna
nimbleness
go.
Score, do you have a nimbleness score of 3?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
fuck.
Unfortunately, you do not.
Yes.
This creature is going to. Hold on.
Not Greg. Anything but Greg.
Is going to
Not
grab
Greg.
Greg with its tail and hurl him at you, Huxley.
Oh, great. Old guy.
Old guy, yes. And make a person check to dodge Greg's flying body. This is the second time
What am I- what
Greg
am
has
I-
been turned into a projectile.
What am I rolling?
Roll traversal.
plus nimble.
That is a 4 and a 2 plus a 2 is 6.
Nice.
No, yes, 8.
So you do move out of the way. Greg face plants next to you.
First fight, old timer.
I've had my few. I like you. He stands up. This creature is going to attempt to attack you, Huxley.
Can I? Fuck. Shit. Okay. All right. It wins
Okay.
whatever contest I
That's
try.
a lot. That's so. It's going
Oh.
to be dealing a considerable amount of harm to you.
Okay.
How many hit points do you have left?
What's the total number?
15.
15.
Minus 2 would be 13. Correct.
So you're doing good. You're doing pretty good. That's good. Because you take 6 points of damage. As
Okay.
as this thing,
Holy
you
smoke.
you say first fight, old timer, and he says, "I like you," and then quickly you feel something sink into your abdomen,
Oh.
and you look down and you see something has actually penetrated through your body. So you look down and you can see your liver has been punctured as this claw is going straight through the side of your abdomen. You are lifted up off the ground by this monster and thrown a couple feet back down the alleyway.
Awesome.
So
I don't even know what to say to that, dude. Oh my god.
we're gonna quickly cut back up to Donnie.
Holy
Oh
shit.
my goodness. I'm out of here.
High octane.
Donnie is out of here. Back to Linksy. Am I in combat still, or is this? Can this thing get back up here?
You have yet to see.
I'm going.
Roll plus intelligence for me.
My best stat. That is an 11 plus 3. That's a 14. I win the game.
You hear as you
Oh
hear this thing smashing
God.
windows, attempting to climb.
Oh, oh boy, he coming. Oh lordy, he coming.
Oh lord, he coming.
I love how the walls are drawn so I can move. It looks like he's moving up.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
It's very cool.
Yeah, I'm in here. Linksy, we gotta go. Time's up.
You hear, great! I just got the fucking and quickly. Jarm is going to take his action.
Not if I can. Well, actually, I already moved. Well, what's
Jarm? Yes.
I think we've contested a roll before, and he won anyway.
Jarm is quite nimble.
Yeah.
Jarm grabs Linksy and holds her at the edge of this thing. He says, "Don't." He said, "What am I talking in?" He says, "All right, don't fucking come anywhere near me."
I go near him.
And he rotates so that Linksy is held over the edge.
This is perhaps the most important, maybe, investigate roll I will have to make today. Does, maybe, I don't know. Does Linksy still have the grappling hook or the suction thingy? I don't even know how she got up here.
You do remember Linksy did get up here with a grappling hook.
I pushed Jarm off the edge.
Oh.
Okay.
My
Linksy's
God.
gonna do a fucking roll. Yep. So you push Jarm off the edge. Jarm has a moment of like, what? He goes, no! And he starts going down. And Linksy spins around in the air and shoots a grapple back up onto the building. It comes back up. It hits the edge, starts to slide off. Donnie, you grab it.
I grabbed it so fast.
Jarm is no more.
Damn.
You all right there, Linksy?
Said, yep. Oh, fuck. Jesus. How
Sorry.
did you know that? Oh.
Sorry for the scare.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Are we safe?
Nope. We got company. We gotta get off this roof yesterday. How do we get down? How do I get down?
Quickly, take one of these. And she throws you a backpack.
Ooh.
And she says, it's a parachute.
Wow. Cool.
There's one up here. And also, I also got some gear from Raymond Roche myself. And she runs off the building this way.
I follow.
She opens up the parachute, and whoop, and beyond, you see this.
Oh, baby, rooftops. Let's go.
Rooftops,
Whoa.
baby. You make your way over to the rooftops.
Is
and
this
on
like
to
a
safety
is
beyond.
this like a paraglider situation, or what is it called when you the big
Parasail?
Yeah, is it like one of those? I can steer with.
parasurfing. Yeah, essentially, it's one of those like
Nice.
the arc.
It's got little.
That you're able. It opens up and it has a little like business suit like image on the top of it. It's like crab.
Oh, nice.
Flying crab.
Crab.
I don't know. Flying fish, flying crab. Anyway. Bam-ba-dam-ba-dana. And since you had Jarm disable any sort of like assaults coming after you guys, you are managed to get onto this rooftop section unmolested by security and make your way to freedom beyond. We are going to resolve the other half of the party down in the alleyway below. So down in the alleyway below, y'all look up and you see two shapes go running off the building, and also come splatting down next to you. The corpse of Jarm Giraffe lands in a misshapen puddle. It makes that sound.
Oh,
Oh my
The
god.
constitution of a wet noodle.
who? Why did? What? How the what?
Walker,
What?
Walker, listen, man, like, insides are on the outsides. I don't care about that guy's insides being on the outsides.
No, I hear ya. Hey, GM.
Yes.
What happens if my CP were to hit 0?
So you can hit 0. You can push your limits
You turn into a
and go beyond 0. But for every CP that you expend beyond, you get a level of exhaustion.
So my
if-
CP can go to 0 without punishment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
You'll
so
just be
I'm gonna try to
exhausted.
go. I'm gonna try to go. Wait. Oh, so I would take a level of exhaustion at
No.
0?
No, you're just
Great.
you're just regular exhausted.
The only level of exhaustion that you have to worry about is 4, where you reduce your HP by half rounded up. So, whatever. If
great.
you have,
I'm gonna
Also,
try to
the
go.
Well,
overheating
wait.
condition.
Well, I still have a flashbang to use.
oh,
Could I give one of
Good.
those to
I
Walker?
got it.
what was it gonna do?
You
Eat
I
it?
got it. We're
He
good.
got it. He got it.
I'm gonna
Okay,
go.
alright.
I'm gonna got it, and I'm gonna try to use my. I'm gonna use my BioJacked. I've still got 2 CP
Are you
left.
within range?
Okay.
It's within. It's 1 to 12.
Oh, sweet.
Wow.
So, roll to kick some ass.
Wahoo! 5.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
5. Luckily for you, you are at a range in which it does not have a response.
Well, also,
so
wouldn't
I
this
still-
be? Wait,
Do I still mark experience?
Can
You
I
do mark
wait?
experience.
I think you could.
Hold on.
I think Huxley could aid here. Now we haven't
Yeah.
done a
You
lot
could
of
aid,
that.
yes.
I would like to. Let me look at something really
However,
quick. Let me.
yeah, aiding.
Yeah, you need to roll
Let me
a
see.
7 or above to actually
You
help.
yeah, you either grant your friend advantage on their roll or succeed in intervening. So you can roll plus nimbleness to aid.
Just don't roll
Hold
less
on,
than a
let
6.
me-
It was gonna be
Hold
uh-oh
on, hold
time.
on, hold on. I want to look at something really quick because there is a certain biomod that I have that I kind of forgot what it was.
Is it the one,
It's-
the plant one on your arm?
It's the generosity one, and I forget what it does.
Oh, generosity
That
makes
lets you-
it so that you can now receive or donate
Yeah, you can
flesh from
transplant.
any part of your body. Your
Okay,
tissue
okay.
is
So that's not gonna help me
universally
here.
accepted.
I'm gonna roll to aid right now. So don't roll less than a 7. Is that what we said?
Yes.
No, I rolled less than a 7.
That's a 3 and a 2, which is 5, and then it's
You can use a luck point.
Wait, but to aid
But-
is plus nimbleness.
plus nimbleness is. Wait. Holy shit! Wait. So a 3 and a 2 is 5. Plus 2 is.
That's
8?
a
7.
No,
that's
that's
a
7.
mixed
Fuck.
success, baby.
It's 7. That is a mixed success. So you see Walker raise their hand for this blast. You see him wince with pain, and his hand drifts off track. You lean over, grab his wrist, and right it. You are going to take some damage from the electrical charge running through your body,
It's fine.
but you get to roll again.
How I do?
Walker,
Oh, Rot Walker does.
you
Sure,
get
I'll
you
go
get
either.
to
Please,
roll
please.
to kick some ass again.
That'll be a 7.
All right, how much damage are you dealing?
It's 3 electrical damage.
3 electrical damage. So you grab the wrist is grabbed. You right it. You take 1 point of damage
Okay.
from the shock, just as it runs through. But you see the shock fire, and it strikes through straight in all of the eyes of this creature.
Oh,
The lightning bolt forks out and strikes all of their eyes, and it reels back in pain. And in that moment, it like rears up, and as it comes back down, it gets a spear straight through the under of its jaw that comes right out the top of its head.
Oh.
As Greg is just standing there, not even looking at it, staring back at you guys, blood now trickling down his arm.
Nice work, Gramps.
Nice to meet you. I'm Greg. And that's where we're going to leave the episode today.
Hooray!
all right.
Oh my god.
You guys, as a little like end wrap up to this session, you guys managed to steal away in the night. I will, just as an option for where you guys are going to start the next session, where do you want to go after? Because Greg is going to propose to you that y'all come back to his hideout. However,
I
you
don't-
guys can do whatever you want. You don't know.
Don't
I don't think
really
that's gonna
know
happen.
Greg
I
that
don't think that's
well.
gonna
I
happen
want to
with,
go back to
with
Condria's.
Walker as being.
Yeah, let's go to
we need
Condria.
I want to
go
go back to Condria's.
Mom's house.
You guys
place.
are
I want her
going
to
to
patch me up.
Condria's?
Condria's. Our makeshift,
so-
our makeshift ex-res home while the butcher shop is being repaired.
This
Or
would be good because
renovated.
now I can come up with a good map of Condria's next time. Anyway, let's choose to wrap it up there.
Off to Condria's.
Josh, do you want to do the end card?
Yeah, thank you so much everyone for joining us. That what a great session that was, huh? Thanks to all of the Kickstarter backers. The website is up and running. We're gonna have a version 1.2 ready by the end of this month, so stay tuned on Discord and the Nautical Fable Saga Instagram page for details about that, as well as more details about the continuing playtest. Thanks to the following people for contributing art and ideas: Birdie, Jackson, Braden Trefethan, Jack Lebrecht, thanks as always for your spaghetti. And yeah. Thanks everybody for joining once again. It's been a blast. We'll see you next time. Tomorrow there will be a stream of the new Cyberpunk cat game Stray. So stay tuned for that.
I am so excited.
So
for that.
ready.
It's gonna be
I am
very
so
fun.
What time is that at,
unreal.
Josh?
Probably gonna be also evening, 7:38. It's gonna be a later stream, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah, so tune in. And say hey if you're in the Discord and whatnot. See you next time. Until then, and as always, we don't really say it though because there's more things. I don't know. Should we make a universal sign off? Thanks for being cool. Thanks for enrolling. No.
Oh,
Come
come on,
on.
don't deprive us.
Come on. Okay, thank you
Please.
for enrolling in a Donkey Kong
Donkey
High School.
High school.